You know, sometimes it's nice to have a few fragrances that you can just grab and spray on and not really have to think about it. And it's also nice when those fragrances don't really break the bank either. You don't want to have some extremely versatile fragrance that costs you a ton of money that you're going to feel bad about spraying it on and wasting it. Not everyone has money to burn and to just spray away. So what I thought I'd do with this video is give you my top 10 favorite beater fragrances. And all I mean by that is basically these are going to be fragrances that you can wear for any situation. You can just pick up and you can spray on, not really have to think about it, not have to worry about these fragrances being expensive and, you know, having to save them. These fragrances aren't going to be like discontinued, super hard to find fragrances either, so you don't have to save them. It's just fragrances that you can just pick up and spray on and wear and enjoy without having to put too much thought into it. So I'm keeping these choices pretty affordable for the most part, but do realize that these are going to be designer fragrances. Some may have a designer price of around $40, $50, so it's not a whole video full of really cheap fragrances, but there are a number of them in here. So a couple quick things before we get started with the video. First, let me know down in the comments which fragrances you would pick for this category. Second thing is, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also turn on post notifications and like the video. Let's go and jump right into this video. Starting off with the first fragrance in no particular order, we have Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. So this fragrance, I love L'Homme. This was one of my first Yves Saint Laurent fragrances that I've ever tried, and ever since then I've been hooked on this scent. This smells like a gentleman to me. It smells like a nice classic masculine fragrance. It's one that you can't go wrong with. This one is one that will come in at around $45, $50 for 100 ml, so it's not awfully expensive, but it's not a cheapie either. But regardless of that, this still is a fragrance that could easily be a beater fragrance, and it is for me personally. This is one that I'll usually wear a lot in the fall. Just pick it up, spray it on, and go throughout my day, not really having to think about it. It works perfect for that. It's perfect for if you want to smell like a refined, classy guy. This is kind of what you're going to want to look for. So this is what I'm starting the video off with, Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme. Moving up next here, we have Nautica Voyage. So I couldn't put this video together without including Nautica Voyage. This one is a classic fragrance, and this is one of those cheap fragrances. In fact, this one is the cheapest fragrance on this list and probably the best cheap fragrance out there, at least in this price point. This one comes in a lot of times at like $8 to $10. So yeah, I mean, you really can't beat it at that price. There aren't really any other fragrances I can think of that are around $10 that I would like and actually wear. But this is one of those fragrances. It really is that good that it just works, and this could 100% be a beater fragrance. You can wear this to any situation. You can wear this really any time of the year. It has great performance. It gets great compliments. It's just a fantastic scent, and it's one that everyone is going to love, and it's one that you definitely don't have to worry about wasting or feeling like, you know, you're going to use it all up if you spray it on, because a replacement's only going to cost you like 2 cups of Starbucks coffee. So that is a great fragrance at a really great price. Definitely an awesome beater fragrance, Nautica Voyage. Moving up next, we have Versace Dillon Blue. So I don't include Dillon Blue in that many videos just because typically I don't reach for this one as much as I used to. I'm usually going for a number of the other blue fragrances, but for this video I wanted to include Dillon Blue just because it fits into that really competitive price range that I'm going after. Fragrances like Sauvage and Carbon and those types of blue fragrances are a little bit more expensive. Didn't want to include those in this video. This one comes in at around $40, $45 for 100 ml, maybe $50 depending on where you're shopping, but you can get it for a great deal, and this is definitely a great beater fragrance. 100% recommended if you're on a little bit of a budget and you want to pick up something that you can just grab and go spray it on and not have to think about it. This is another one of those fragrances that's going to work. It's going to work all year round. It's going to work for any situation. It's going to be one of those scents that everyone around you will love. So if you're wearing it to work, if you're wearing it to school, if you're just in an area where a lot of people are going to be around, you don't have to worry about offending anyone with this scent. So that is definitely a great pick. Another great beater fragrance coming in at a very competitive price. You're getting great performance. You're getting a great quality scent. That is Dillon Blue. Moving up next, we have Tommy Bahama Set Sail Saint Bart's. So this one comes in at around $15 to $20 for a 100 ml, kind of floating around in that price range. another fantastic beater scent for the summertime. This is one of my personal favorites to wear in the summer when I'm after like a nice vacation, tropical smelling fragrance. I want to pick up something that I can just spray on heavily, basically bathe in. This is the fragrance that I'm going to pick for that situation. I don't have to worry about wasting it. I don't have to worry about this running out and me never being able to get it again. It's in production. It is very affordable. And because of that, oftentimes in the summer, I'll go crazy with this stuff. I'll spray like beach towels. I'll spray my shirt. I'll spray myself. I'll spray just around the house if I want to smell like that. I just like wearing this fragrance in the summer because, again, it reminds me of vacation. It reminds me of these like tropical memories, and it's just a really nice fragrance. And again, another great beater scent. This one's really only for the summertime, in my opinion. You can wear it year-round if you would like, but I see this one really as a summer fragrance only, but it is still a great one nonetheless, coming in at a very competitive price. That is Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's. Up next, we have L'Homme Ideal Cologne by Gearlon. So this comes in at this time around like, I don't know, $30, $35 maybe for a 100ml bottle. So get this one while you can. It is discontinued. I know I said in the video at the beginning that these fragrances aren't going to be like hard to get. And as of right now, this one is not hard to find. It is still out there at a very affordable price and easy to find. But I'm sure at some point in the future, this one isn't going to be there anymore. So now's your time to get this one while you can. This is a fantastic scent. I've talked about it a lot in a lot of videos. I've worn it a lot over the summer. It's just one of those nice, unique fragrances. Just something a little bit different, kind of gives you a little bit of a twist on what you typically smell in men's fragrances. This one has almond and lemon, kind of creates this nice creamy type of smell, almost like a summer gourmand fragrance is kind of how I describe it. Really nice scent, something different, something that you can kind of use to switch it up. Great beater fragrance, and again, at the time of this video, comes in at a very competitive price. So you don't want to wait too long to where the prices skyrocket and it turns into like a niche fragrance price. You want to get it while you can at a great price. Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Cologne, another great beater fragrance. Moving up next, we have Choo Man Ice. So this fragrance is somewhat similar to Dior Homme Cologne, which is a fragrance that I do love and enjoy. That scent is very expensive though, and also there's another alternative, Mercedes-Benz Cologne, but that one is discontinued and you really can't find that one. So in this video, I'm going with Choo Man Ice. This one still is a great alternative to those other fragrances. Even though it's not my favorite, I still do like it, and it really fits in a nice price point of around, I want to say like $25 to $30 or so for a 100ml bottle. Very solid price, and it's one of those scents that just smells so good. It's so easy to wear that it's hard to go wrong. Really, if you can't afford the Dior Homme Cologne, or you don't want to pay for it and you want to go for something a little bit more inexpensive, this is a great option to go with. And again, if you pick this one up, this is 100% going to be a great beater fragrance. You can wear it all throughout summer, all throughout spring. This particular one, you can maybe wear it a little bit in fall as well, because this one does have a little bit of a sweetness to it, but I would say most parts stick to spring and summer with this type of DNA. But a great beater fragrance. You're not going to worry about wasting this one or running out, not being able to get it again. It's in production, it's very cheap, and I recommend you check this one out if you're interested. Up next, we have Salvatore Ferragamo F Black. So this fragrance has been in a number of my videos lately just because I really do enjoy it. This one comes in at like $20 for 100ml, and that's another really solid price. I mean, it's hard to beat this stuff for $20. You're getting extremely strong performance, great versatility. This one is just going to work for anything, and 100% could be a great beater fragrance for the fall and for the winter, just the cooler months. You can wear this for anything and it's going to work. Still is obviously being produced, and it still is at that $20 price point. So you can pick up a couple bottles of this, just stash them away. You can just burn through this stuff throughout the fall and winter, and it's going to do you really well. I don't think you're going to have regrets picking this one up. I will say this fragrance isn't for everyone. Some people don't like the powdery nature that it has, but for me, it's one I really enjoy, and a lot of people enjoy it as well. If you do end up purchasing it and you don't like it, you're only going to be out like $20 versus blind buying a more expensive fragrance and being out like $100. So 100% worth picking up. Another great beater fragrance at a great price. Moving up, we have Guess 1981 Los Angeles. So this is a newcomer to my collection. As you saw, I did an unboxing first impressions video where I gave you my first impressions on this fragrance. This one kind of has a similar smell to Versace Eros. So kind of will tell you what this fragrance smells like and what category it fits in. Easily could be a great beater fragrance though for the fall and winter. It does have that Eros smell, but it is cheaper than Eros. Eros around $50 or so. This one comes in like around 30-ish, I believe. Can't remember for sure what I got it for, but it is a little bit cheaper, and it is a really, really nice fragrance. And it's going to get cheaper as well. This is still pretty new, but over time it is going to get even cheaper, probably to around the $20 price point. But it is a really nice fragrance, really warm and sweet and inviting. And this is one that you can wear for just about anything in the fall and winter. At some point I'm going to get a full review out on this one, but until then, just know, pretty nice scent, kind of similar to Versace Eros in a way. We're almost done. Second to last fragrance, we have Versace Oh Fresh. I love this scent, perfect for summertime. Can wear it for any situation, no matter what it is. You really can wear this fragrance all year round as well. Definitely suited for spring and summer, warmer months. That's really all I have to say about this one. I've talked about this one a lot on the channel. Yeah, this one's been around with me for a while. Just one of those fragrances that I never really want to be without. And it just works great. Really affordable as well. $40, $45 for 100 ml. You can spray this stuff on, go out in the warm weather. You'll get positive attention. You'll get, you'll smell great. I mean, it's hard to beat this one. You could still pick it up for a great price. The original Versace Man in the purple bottle is discontinued. I don't know if they'll ever discontinue this one. If they do, that would really suck. I haven't heard anything about that, so let's hope not. But still recommend picking up a bottle. This one's really nice. And finally, the last fragrance in this video, we have Bentley for Men, or Bentley Momentum Intense, not for Men Intense. Bentley Momentum Intense. This one kind of similar to CH Men, but it is more affordable, and it's also a little bit more fresh. Kind of has an ambroxan note and amberwood, so it gives it a little bit more of a fresh kind of blue fragrance type of smell, which I really like. It's kind of a nice twist on that DNA. This one affordable, probably coming in at like $30 or so for a 100 ml bottle. That's a great price for a great quality scent with great performance. I really enjoy this one. Great beater fragrance, can wear it all year round without having to think about it. It's just one that works. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. That is 10 beater fragrances that you really need in your collection. These are scents that you can just grab and go and not have to worry about or really think about. And that's something that is nice to have, especially if you're collecting niche or collecting more expensive designer fragrances. It's nice to have stuff that you can kind of fall back on and just grab and go, not have to worry about, using up any of your really expensive fragrances. So let me know down below in the comments which fragrances you would pick for this video. And again, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.